Welcome to Lifestyles of the Strange and Exotic. Apartment living sucks. So that's hardly, a surprise. So if I'm doing videos and you hear random noises, it's because apparently people don't realize that they're not the only ones on the planet. So, between these guys, who are very entertaining when they're not arguing, and the hellspawn upstairs who seems to think that he's part of a marathon, I don't know, it's like... But then when I'm like hyper stressed, I'm sensitive to sound, so it's like worse than it would be for most normal people. And here I am trying to be considerate, and I'm like, at this point it's just gonna be fuck you. You wanna make your alive noises, fine. I'll make my alive noises, and you better not bitch. You know what I mean? So there's that extreme close up. So I shall update you as. You can tell we are in a new dwelling, and this is still the best background I can give you. There we go. You are precariously perched on a bottle of Gatorade and a flashlight, as I thought I discovered one of my 10 billion tripods. But it's, the major chaos is somewhat abated, so at least we are here. Yay. I mean, there's pros and there's cons. The room is like twice as big as what I'm used to, but still not big enough for all my stuff. It's like you look at a room and it's just furniture, and it's like, how boring are you? Do you have no interests whatsoever? But I have my library in the living room, the bookshelves that I can actually utilize as bookshelves, and not, since we have a built-in pantry. So there's that. So it's just getting like the books in from storage and stuff. So at least we're bringing things in and not having to take things out. Though we did have to leave some stuff behind, but it's like, okay, must let it go, let it go. Hasn't been easy, but we're here. The children have acclimated. I've actually utilized grandma's, or i.e. the kid table for Thanksgiving, which is my general craft space, which I can at least show you. So this is my sort of workspace, and if I get my tripod, I might just pop over here, sit here and film that way. So I have a general plan. But I've been so friggin' busy because I've got a new person I PCA for, which is kind of random hours. So it's like 9 o'clock. I need you, which is like today. So, and then it's like, well, what do I do with my channel now? It's like, well, apparently I can have carte blanche to do anything I want now because they don't monetize you because one, you're too poor. Apparently nobody wants to watch you. And you need, I don't know, like 10,000 subscribers and 50 years of like people watching you, which I do not have. But if I can at least amuse Danny and Sierra, I'm okay with that. So it's like, well, I guess I don't have to worry about. Do they still flag you for stuff though? But well, I suppose like you don't want to use like a Queen song in the background or something, but But it's like, well, going to the will, I do have a few things I've gotten in interim, like different shelving and stuff. But the prices they want for things is stupid, and I'm like, I've literally walked out of there with like nothing lately. But I did manage to score a book, which I was kind of surprised to get, and I might scrape up the handful of things I've gotten, but it's like trying to find the time to do book reviews, which I will probably film the next one for my other channel, because I am finished with that. So it's like, well, what's there to do now for, having time and, monies and all that stuff, so. But we are here on the bottom floor of a dwelling, which I suck at stairs. Even just downstairs is hard. Going up and downstairs is like, yeah, this is the bigger of the apartment, And the landlady's like, why do they need such a big apartment? I'm like, not everybody wants to live in a porta potty. Some of us can't mentally handle that, you know. And it's still not enough room. So once I kind of get things situated, though I did come in here with a general plan of, okay, this is going to be this corner, this is going to be that corner, you know. So I'm like, okay, craft corner, and then, you know, stuff like that. I wonder how many gallons of goofy juice I've gone through in this fuckfest that has been my life. Well, whatever. So, I am trying to at least finish up dealing with the main things, which hopefully the whole legal stuff is settled. Saving his ass. Again, I am Wonder Woman. Nobody appreciates that fact, which is why I posted that today on Facebook. It's like, you know, I'm the one that's gotten everybody out of trouble. I'm the one saving their asses. Nobody fucking thanks you. Not at all. So it's like maybe my channel will be, you know, a rant channel now, because I am full of bitterness and resentment. So and I am willing to share that. Just ask my new employer, John, which has been quite interesting. He's Mr. Positivity, and for him, great. You know, it's a situation, and that makes sense. But it's like, yeah, there's certain things you can't do as someone who has anxiety. Not who is anxious, who has anxiety. We don't enjoy it. We want to rip the fucking dial out and just toss it out, let alone fiddle with it. It's like, yeah, you can't just happy it away, you know? So, whatever. Not quite sure what else to update you on. And it's like I wanted to get so much more done, but we had, figures the 2 freaking weeks we had to do, you know, to get certain things done, or like the 2 weeks that we had 2 freaking snowstorms and almost a third. And it's like, what the fuck? So, I'm hoping if I film and get the extra but it's like, you know. And I don't get the thing, well, positives, it's a bigger, quote unquote, the space is utilized more intelligently than where we were. You know, you have nice open areas and not just tubes of space. But I have no outside. I can't sit out on my deck and read my books on my deck chair, and my table is now in the living room. So, but at least I get to look at bookshelves. And I am walking distance from a library, which is cool. One, the better of the two, I think. Except out my window, I see nothing but building. So I can't see sky. But I don't have to deal with that creepy neighbor. He's just there, you know? But I'll miss Dave. But I get to, you know, of all the people, like, nobody was like a moral support, but the one person that nobody expected, and it was Dave. Just his comments, and it's like, you know, I just appreciate you think that way. And I understand him because he has, you know, he's on the autism spectrum, so we can kind of relate to how we kind of relate to human beings on the whole. So it was like, you know, those comments just made, that's all I needed. It was like, I just need somebody to help make me smile and get me through this. But everybody's like, away from you like roaches to, you know, sunlight. It's like, fine, but don't expect my fucking ass to come help you on any, you know, expect a freaking buttload of no. Yep. Maybe anything to add, Google? So, yep. So I'm hoping to kind of get back into YouTube. I'm still kind of setting up my space. Well, I used to just have it like on the end of the bed, my computer, but it was like, well, if I can sit in a seat. So I might invest in a nicer command chair. Can you tell I've been watching Star Trek today? A nicer office chair instead of my little cup. But it's great for playing video games in, so I'm not quite sure how I want to work it. I have my cubicle of technology. But now I can utilize the Wii, which is nice, and I might actually have space to utilize it, not like injure myself on debris. So I'm still sorting, trying to figure out decorating. The fact that we have a ledge is quite helpful. So But I think once we're kind of, fully moved in, I'll feel a little better, and if it stops fucking snowing so we can do this in the warmth, that'd be even better. So I can kind of like dial down my mental funness. But at least in all of this, the one guy who truly gave me the most support is Mr. Jim Beam. He has been my friend along with his best buddy Bailey's. So yes. Don't know quite what else to tell you. Oh, as far as like things I've been trying to upload, but it's like, oh, this is a repeat. I'm like, really? So I'm going through what's already edited in my things that have already been cut and pasted. Will be going up, so you'll have memories of what was as I try to figure out how to film it is. So I'm hoping to at least get back to some book reviews, and something I can at least throw up on the channel. Again, I have no idea what else to do. Because, wow, I mean, trying to think what the, like, that little shelf there. Is that one I think was half off, so I paid $3. And that was half off. It used to be $3 regular price. And then they had one for like $10. It's just stupid pricing, and it's like less and less people. They're gonna wonder why nobody's showing up. It's like, who the hell's gonna pay these prices when you literally can get this shit new? And what's sad, it's like I could almost maybe walk to the well, not safely because you would get hit by every conceivable dumbass that doesn't know how to use a blinker and whatever. But it's like, what the fuck? So that is rather sad. It'd be nice if we could like go places and I can like, bring you to places, but I don't know. Things are still up in the air. I am still mentally distraught and emotionally drained and what the hell ever. And a new fun fact, I apparently have suffered from mini migraines. Yippee. Because you get these like, and then you look back and I'm like, yeah, this feeling of like your brain is sort of floating in its own juices, and it's like your eyeballs kind of disconnect. And with me, it feels like my nose is sucking to the back of my head. And this last Sunday, I'm like, yeah, if I'm missing a race with my fam and chicken fajitas, I ain't feeling good. Because it was that weird kind of, I don't know if I should be driving kind of feeling. And it's like, you can't do anything but sleep it off. And I was telling my sister this, and she's like, it sounds like it's like a mini migraine. And I'm like, yippee. It's like all these things that I wish I knew when they started decades ago. What the fuck else is it gonna be for me now? But at least, I know. Can you hear the hell spawn? I hate children. I desperately hate children. I hate human beings as a general, and children just annoy me. Which is why I don't own them, or have them take up space in my dwelling. Save the annoying furry ones. And you're just as bad. I should probably stop now. Can you tell I'm exhausted? Probably. So, with that colossal fascinating update that is my existence as of this moment, I shall now bid you adieu and see if I can actually muddle through a book review. Thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and apparently hit that little ding-dong bell, because that's a thing apparently now. And subscribe. There's always room for more at the strange and exotic. See you next time with something I do not know what.